Hey everyone, today Sunday means Happy Library and today I'm going to talk on the way we practice English. Before time it was I practice English, but now we are doing group discussion, so we are going to add everyone's experience. So we are going to tell how the way we practice English. So friends, let's get started. But before we start, I want to give my introduction. Hey everyone, I'm Aniket Manidore. I'm from 9th standard from Sri Om Singh India School, and as well as I'm student of Zero to English Academy from Gold Batch, and my ambition is to become YouTuber in my life, and I want to be English convert till 19th December 2023. So friends, let's get started. So now I want to request Syamji Dada, please give your introduction.
So first of all, thank you so much for inviting me, and thank you for so much for having this group discussion together. I would like to thank Aniket for being here. And before starting, this is Shyam. I'm learning in FIBMS from SRBS and as well as Vanshons of Step by Step classes. And it's going to be nice conversation, group discussion with all us. And now I would request Aniket to coordinate us. Hello, Aniket.
So, hey everyone, this is me. Myself, my name is Shubhangi Hare. Now I'm learning in 11th standard from Guru Nanak College. My ambition is to become IPS officer, so I want to become English confident in 18th August 2022. So, yes, I request to Aniket, please carry on.
Aniket, you are not audible. Aniket, I'm not getting your voice.
Yes, I'm also not getting.
Now am I audible? Hi. Now am I
Yes,
audible?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So we are going to talk on the way we practice in English. But before that, I want to request Haman, please give your introduction. Hemant, give your introduction.
So hey everyone, it's me. My name is Hemant Kanwal. I'm play 15. My school name is Chansa Vathini Convent High School as a Shabaza Kassan. I am completed my 165 period and 22 assignment episode and discussion group discussion also. So first of all, thank you Aniket you joined me in this group discussion. So because that I learned so many things with Aniket. Aniket also giving guidance. Shandada also giving guidance that step. Thank you.
Okay. So first, I want to start. So I will tell my points very shortly. So first, my point is that about my first challenges when I had started to talk in English. So practice in English. Suddenly, before in the beginning, I was not comfortable because requesting all the qualified or our friends to practice in English. It was slightly challenging to me. Generally, when we try new things, we are definitely uncomfortable. And at the time, I was also literally so much uncomfortable. And whenever I was talking with my friends, So at the time, many of the friends or another unknown people, stranger people, they were mocking at us, staring, taunting, laughing also, and abusing. Sometimes they had beaten me also. So it was really so many challenges I faced, but I did not give up, and now I'm the the result is in front of you. Now I can speak better English. So what I mean to tell here is with my challenges also I want to tell you some learning, that is always accept the challenge, because when you have the power to accept the challenge you can definitely solve the challenge. Once you can solve the challenge you are definitely going to get success. So with this I want to go to the next point, that was about my every fast practice. When fast available, so how I practice. So first of all, that I try to practice A plus category. Means every day I practice, but generally it gets breaks because continuously every day I can't talk in English, because it's not like that I don't have habit. Actually, that there is my I belong to Hindi medium school, so there are some lectures in that if I want to take a doubt, I have a doubt in maths or in science, so there I can't ask in English. I'll have to ask in Hindi, or if they are asking me any questions, so I'll have to explain in Hindi. So because of that also, and sometimes I mind the class, and that also I have to handle those students, so I have to talk there in Hindi. So because of that I break, but definitely when I get the opportunity, so I grab it. When I get the opportunity, that yes, it is the best opportunity to talk, so definitely I talk. I do not leave any opportunity, I do not leave any chance. And next one, I want to go to the next one, that was about my best experience when I was practicing. So there were many experiences in my episode activity. I explained, I think, told my five experience, but here only I'm going to tell one experience. That was about when me, Pragna Kochur, and Harikesh, we had gone to the police station to practice. So at that time, it was so much far, because at the time we were not having idea where is the police station. So at that time I was having mobile in the pocket, so I went on center hospital. I went on Google Maps, so there they were showing behind the center hospital it is there. So then we started to run, because it was too so much far. The people who know center hospital like Samjit Dada and that Hemant, they know that how much far it is, and we were at the 4 number. So from there, while running, we took approx 20 to 25 minutes to reach there. Then afterward we went in the police station. So literally I was fearing in the police station. I was thinking that when the head will come, so at that time if I will talk in English, if I will make any mistake, so at that time he will take out his rod and he will beat me. That kind of thinking was coming in my mind, and I was literally so much fearing. And at that time also they appreciated us, that really you are the good students, you are giving your best. But at that time, at this time, we can't talk in English. Our head is not here; he has gone somewhere. So I'll call you back. At that time, you can come to practice. So it was really a challenging, and when I was going outside, so that they had caught some criminal. So I was fearing that when I will go by there, so they will take me and they will take knife and they will keep it here on my neck, and they will tell that if you will not leave me, then I will kill this boy. So this kind of thinkings I was getting. But afterward, I went, so I became confident. And at the same time, after some, I think, months, that on the Veer Savarkar Jayanti, there was a there in front of our class, that was, I think, a place available with Savarkar Jayanti. There is his statue. So at that time, and I think someone has come to uh, worship there. I think, I don't know, I have not proper idea. So at that time there were many policemen and many class one officer. So at that time what happened, that Samji Dada and Ramji Dada, I think so, they had practiced with the police officer. So slightly, I felt jealous. Means not jealous that how can it be possible. Means I thought that why did not I practice? So I was slightly thinking, what should I do? What should I do? So I just went to drink water near that Jambu Vada Pav shop. So I saw their police officer. I thought that now it's the best opportunity. I went there. So I asked one constable what is going on. So he told Kainai. Means I got that he is Marathi people. He is full Marathi, so he can't talk in English. So at that time I went to the one officer. He was in the formal dress. So I asked him what's going on. So he told that today is the Veer Savarkar Jayanti, if you would have idea. So we have come here to celebrate. And also he appreciated me that you are really giving your best. You are really a good student. You are started talking English at this age. So he appreciated me. I asked his name and he told his name. And after that he also asked my name. So this experience I got. So I thought that that time I did for only 2 minutes, but it was my good achievement. I could practice confidently. So this good experience I got. I know I have done. I have talked more. So now I want to request Samji Dada. What do you think? The way what what how you practice in English?
Well, how I practice is very simple because first of all, you don't have to find a specific time for doing practice, or you don't have to find 1 hour or 2 hour. You have to make it as it is on your routine, as it is in your routine. The way you speak generally Marathi or Hindi, same you have to do, but instead of Marathi or Hindi, you have to put their English, and you have to just grab the opportunities because opportunities comes very less times, and you also don't have many times to grab opportunity, but you should grab how much time you can because there were no activities left out which I wasn't following. I do follow now also. I don't leave any opportunity because if there's something which you can learn from something is that is the only thing when you take part in it. When you do the competition, you may lose or you may win, but the last thing will remain is you're going to learn from. So that's why how I practice is I take participate in every activity. Not I don't leave any activity. I was doing each and every activity, and how I do fast same. My fast day is very normal because as I follow A plus category, so I don't need to do special activity or I don't need to find special time. The time which I speak Hindi or Marathi same I speak in English at the same people and also with the people who can understand. And I find at least one person with whom I can learn English, with whom I can learn extra activity, no matter he's educated or he's my friend or he's anyone. But I find that what things can I learn from, and that is the thing which I focus on. And as you said about your experience, so for me there are thousands of experience to tell, but one of them which I would like to say is the day when I never forget. That is when I was doing assignment with foreigners. Total, I had done at that day 8 assignments with foreigners, and all were very memorable because that was the first time when I went to CST, and that was the first time when I saw that much foreigners together, and I had assignment with them, and I learned many things from them. Many of them from Europe, many from United States, some from Holland. I don't even know from where they from. I mean, from where they were, but the knowledge which they contained, it was so nice to get for me because I was in ninth, maybe eighth. I was in eighth, and at that time, I was getting this much nice experience to deal with foreigners, to communicate with them, to learn the things from them. So that thing I never forget, and also I don't forget whenever I have given speeches. Like I have given more than 20 speeches, but I remember all, like what things I need to do more, and how I was doing, how I was, and how I am now. So activities will make you whatever you are, and activities will make you where you want to go. So this was my small things which were leading to it. Thank you so much, Aniket, for being here.
So now I want to request Rangi to tell your way how you practice in English.
So yes, now I want to share my what miss how I had done practice. So yes, miss before lockdown I had joined classes, but there only 1 2 month I miss I joined it. But after that, again I leave because there was lockdown, so I can't manage that. And after that, again I joined, and that time I was only miss I was only sitting and going. I was not doing anything, any activity I was not following. But after that, Miss Grand Finale was there. So that time I realized, Miss, that time one girl she gave presentation. So she was so much small. So that time I realized that she can, and she was from my school, and my Miss, we were Miss together we were learning, and that miss I was thinking that she's also in my class in school, so how she's speaking and why I cannot. So that time I realized that, and that time I doing miss I started to doing practice and all activities following. So, Miss, one assignment, Miss, first I had done practice. So that time I was thinking that it will be good or not, and if it wrong, so sir will shout me. So I was thinking like this. So only one activity I had done, and then afterward, again I stopped, and I thought that sir will shout me. So I was not doing, and after that sir said me one thing, that means for means, no, don't fear, first we have to do activity, then afterward you will get, means for that practice we should do. And yes, that time I was doing, I started to doing practice. And miss with I was doing practice not outside people's. I started to doing practice with my family members, like my brother, and also my mother, father also. They were also trying. Miss I was trying to talk with them. So that time they were talking, speaking in Marathi, and I was talking in English. So like this, I had done practice. And miss for practicing, I had gone outside, and that means one experience I want to share. That means I was miss in village, so their marriage was there. So and that time Friday was their fast time. So that time I no one was there in village. No one can talk English, and no one miss like that people, they can't talk Marathi also, because that language is different our village. So like miss I was finding that people who can talk, who can understand English. So like this, no one was there. So I was doing practice with my brother. So there so many people was there. And that time I decided that today I will do practice, I will do. So I had done practice with my brother, miss whole day not, but 2 3 hours I was doing practice with him. And that time to miss so many people was there, and they were appreciating me that you are talking very nice, and that, so that was very good achievement also, I can say. And practice also, and that experience was very nice. So miss, now our grand finale 9 was there. So after that, not before that, I started doing practice. Means there 21 days challenge was there, and also so many activities was there. In that I improved myself, and yes, I improved that. And miss I was following all activities, and for following all activities we should do practice. And for that I was finding the people, and our group was there. So with them I was talking in English. So that habituated me, and I started to do practice always and every day. So yes, that like this I did practice. And one example, I miss sir always give us that examples. Means for miss our mother, she is making chapati, she is on calling, then also she will make miss circle. Not first time we will make that. So our miss so much different what shapes we will create. So like this is there. So she has that much practice, so she can on calling also she can do that very well. So that one example I always remind. And I followed that. And yes, like this I was doing practice every day. Not every day I was doing practice. So yes, like this I had done practice. So yes, I request
Okay.
to Aniket.
Okay, so great, Swangi. You have done really lots of struggle, and definitely we should not fear by the sir, because uh, first, if we want to learn English, so first we have to surrender to him, and once we surrender, so the things he tells, you have to just only follow it. So same now, I want to ask from Hemant, how did you practice English?
So first of all, I practice with my brother, teachers, but first I talk with my brother. First at night. I don't care because I talk in grand finale. That's fine because grand finale is at you are go there, you are not caring, but there are all our parents, silverback parents, goldback parents, diamondback parents. So that's that. So, but I learned there so many things because I do the practice. That's why. And to now, today I do with my sister, with daughter sister. So there I learned so many things. It's because we do practice. First of all, they are my subscribers, so there I know how to learn and how to speak because I know that how to go in stage and how to perform ourselves, how to give our fluency in that and body language, and there is some fluency clear. So that's it. But I know how to speak and how to give our best. So first of all, go there, and there first you stop and first you smile. Then first you smile. So that step, so you do practice. So I also do that step practice. So thank you, Aniket.
Great, Hemant. Short and sweet, and definitely we should keep doing the activities. And here I want to tell from my side that as Bhangi spoke that practice makes men perfect. Like when we cook a chapati first time in our life, so we make the different countries mad, and even dog also not doesn't like it to have. He also feels same to have it. But when at the same time we see our mother, she's cooking that. So at that time she's calling someone, she's shouting at us, she's watching serial, and at that time she, one chapati on pan, one chapati on flame of gas, and one chapati she's making round. But still, all the three chapatis become perfect, and even we like also. That's only about practice, and definitely that's it. And here also I want to tell we should not find any special any a specific schedule to practice. We have to just when we find the people, we have to just start talking, or we are doing any work, we are talking in Hindi, we can talk in English. Or also here one more thing I want to tell that we are not comfortable to talk with when while working, but also we can do like this. Any person who can understand English, we can also talk with him. Why? Because one student, he can understand our English, we will talk with him in English, he will understand it, he will tell the answer in Hindi, and Hindi we can understand. So like this also we can communicate, and by that also we are going to get lots of benefits. So that's it. So that's it. So thank you everyone for having with me till the end, and definitely all of you shared a different experience and different learnings, and I learned many things from all of you, like Swangi also, Samjana also, Hemant also. So that's it. So shall we end here?
Thank you.